So, I was thinking a lot about like lines, like
Okay.
like at the store,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Lines.
And it's like, I really think that you could just cut in line.
You think that you would just be able to
No,
cut
I
in
think
line.
I think people are so passive in general that like if there was a really long line,
Mm-hmm.
like like what if you just started, you go right to the front. I think that you can pull a lot in this world if you're just like oh, what?
Really? Like you think you don't think that a single person would be like, hey,
No, I think there'd be like maybe one or two, but I think they would more be like, did that guy, so stunned by the did that guy cut in line that like if you cut like far enough in line, you could probably get your product.
like and then get out.
Yeah,
I feel
and
like
then
you'd
if
have to
not,
have a
yeah.
minimum, like you'd have to have a maximum number of items though. Like if it was like a 3 item max, you could go in and out. But if you're like going in there with a full grocery cart and you cut in line of everybody, people will have time to deliberate it,
Yeah,
and
but
then
it's also
approach.
like think about it this way, like we've worked in customer service, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of times where somebody's just like the absolute best move that you can pull as a customer or as like a patron at an establishment is
Yeah.
the like duh, like the I didn't know like you just cut in front of the biggest massive line, and like most of the time it's so shocking to people they don't know what's happening, and you can usually get in. But like if the store manager or something is the person who points it out, you can always be, oh, that's the line.
So you think it would be perfectly like moral to just go in, or are you saying not moral, but like you could just do
Easily possible.
it? Right.
And it's also, why would it be immoral? Because lines are a very arbitrary thing that was just invented.
Right.
You think Jesus was out there saying like, oh, you guys gotta wait in line, and
Man, isn't it
those-
like the
isn't
first
it-
will come last and the last will come first?
I don't know. That's not a
Well,
commandment.
no, that's kind of funny because in that way, like the last will be the first. It's like you're the last in line, but you're getting served first.
So, but
'cause
that's
you
why
cut the
if
line.
I went last in line,
Yeah.
right, I'm allowed to be like, I'm probably last in line, and then go to the front because the meek inherit the earth,
No, exactly. The meek can inherit. Wow. Okay.
right?
No, I like that.
And I think pleading ignorance gets you like just about through anything. Like if you're just the guy who's like, probably like didn't mean to do that. You know what I mean? Like you're just like,
Whoops,
man, oh sorry, I just didn't know
I've actually
about
found
that thing.
I've actually found that it's not necessarily just. I mean, I don't think that you're wrong, but I think that with if you're also like a sense of importance going into it, like if you're a guy in like, let's say you go to the supermarket and you just bring a very small hand towel and that's all you're wearing, like you have no clothes on, you just have the hand towel, and you just keep pushing past people like, oh, excuse me, oh, sorry, excuse me, and you have kind of a self-importance kind of thing. Even at the airport, you could probably cut the whole line because it seems like you have a place to go.
Like if you create a sense of urgency.
Nobody's gonna stop. Like even the employees at that point, they're like, this guy's half naked, like we're not
No,
gonna
that's true.
right.
Man, this guy's got somewhere to be.
Yeah, right. It's like, why are you naked in
See,
the grocery
the
store?
thing-
It doesn't set in until after you've gone.
Well, see, what I think is, I think that's true. Like, if there's a sense of urgency, but I think there's like there's three ways to cut in a line. Okay,
Give me
you
the
can
three.
be the like the I have a place to be.
Okay.
Like you can be like the
This line is not moving, and like what?
like
Yeah.
that person who's just like they assume that they
Sounds like Karen.
yeah, exactly. Like a Karen type person.
Karen.
If
number
they
one.
jump in front of the line, like, and nobody likes them, they never get away with it, or if they do, it's like it becomes a video on the internet that we all
Laugh.
enjoy but don't enjoy.
Right.
Then there's the like creates an actual sense of urgency through like absurdism, like
Okay.
like if you walk in and like you're covered in blood. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're obviously were mugged
Yeah.
3 seconds ago. I just need this milk, like you're gonna like you're gonna get through the line.
Yeah.
But then the one that I advocate for, because I think it's the easiest, is the ignorance.
Yeah.
Because if you're the guy that like you just kind of like you look like you don't like you look like a space cadet, you don't really know what you're doing, and then like you just wander to the front of the line, like probably like 1 out of 5 times someone be like, oh, the line starts over there, oh yeah, and then there's no consequence to you. But if they don't, and they're just like, did this guy like because they'll take like most of the time processing the fact that you just cut in line,
just literally
but then like when
ahead.
you realize, oh, I'm sorry, like that guy gets away with it because they're just you can't feel bad for him. All you do is you feel bad for him. You
Right.
can't be mad at him.
Right. You just you're like, oh, that guy's just a bit of a spacey guy. So
Yeah, that guy's just a little
it's
dumb.
whatever. And yeah, but I feel like that comes with a look though. Like you can't just do that and like
just untuck
look
your
like
shirt.
you're on a mission. You untuck your shirt. Yeah, you do have to appear a bit kind of like floppy, just not floppy, but you know what I mean. Just like a bit
Wide eye, yeah.
like walk into a room and you know where you're going, but you look like you don't know where you're going, kind of thing.
Man, those are my favorite people in the world. Like there's a few people I've met, and it's like no matter where they are, they have a mission. They know where they're going, but no one on Earth would know.
Oh yeah,
that they have any direction.
like
at all.
I'm actually inclined to go to those people and be like, hey, do you need help with
yeah,
getting
like
anywhere?
pull the
Like,
Boy Scout routine.
But sometimes that kind of spits it back in my face though, because then they're like, of course, like what do you, and they like respond to me in like a very harsh tone or whatever,
Yeah.
like, yes, I know where I'm going, like, okay, excuse me, the kind of thing.
I mean, you kind of patronizing them,
a little bit,
but like you're
but
you're
also
trying
it's
to
like
help. They
I
look
work
like
in
they
customer
can't,
service, right?
They look like they can't find the cheese.
Well,
Like,
no, and it's like we also both of us we've worked in customer service, right? So
yeah.
it's kind of like a natural instinct.
You just
clicks
want to
in.
help people out, and it's also like you're like, I'd probably get this over with too, right? Like,
Yeah, like,
let's
I'll-
make it quick for them, make it quick for me,
Exactly.
make it quick for the guy next to
It's
me
all about
who's got a
convenience.
wife.
It's
At
all
home.
about convenience, man. Hey guys, that was our first episode of House Husbands. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, we're working on getting everything up on the rest of the platforms, but for now, just stay tuned.